Hi everybody, this is Vince Rasky, and I'm going to try and do a summary of all the large group events in 5 minutes or less. So here we go. First up, we have one-act play. One-act play is just like a play that you're going to see in any theater, except that it's only 35 minutes long. You can use set pieces, you can use costumes, you can use makeups, lights, costumes, everything you want to use. The only problem is, remember, you need to bring all that with you to contest and be able to set it up and tear it down quickly after the show. So that's your one-act play. Up next, we have choral reading. Choral reading is a very unique category to the IHSSA. It is for up to 15 kids, and it's up to 15 minutes long. You can use props, costumes, almost anything you want. You can sing, you can have a plot, you can just talk about a theme or an idea. A lot of fun category, a lot of creativity there. Sometimes choral reading is confused with our next category, and that's Reader's Theater. Reader's Theater also is for up to 15 students. It can go up to 25 minutes long, and like choral reading, Reader's Theater, kids can use their scripts. They can have a script in front of them so they don't have to memorize it. That's why it's a great category, choral reading and Reader's Theater, for new kids that aren't quite sure about memorization. The difference between Reader's Theater and choral reading is that Reader's Theater, it does not allow costumes or props, and for the most part, Reader's Theater is generally about characterization and story development. So it's usually a plot-driven piece. Up next, we have Ensemble Acting. Ensemble Acting is exactly what it sounds like, acting with a group working in an ensemble together. Up to 6 kids and 15 minutes long. You may not use props or costumes. You are allowed to use chairs and a table. This one is all about acting without having the benefit of costumes or props. So kids have to use their faces and their bodies to develop character. Up next, group improvisation. This is for your creative kids, the kids that can think on their feet. You can have a group of up to 5 kids. They draw situations 2 minutes before they perform. Then they have to do an up to 5-minute maximum performance in which they have characters and plot and a beginning and a middle and an end. It's all about creativity with your group improv kids. Up next, we have television newscasting. Television newscasting, this is the first of the pre-recorded events for large group contest. This is great for your wrestlers or your wrestling cheerleaders or any kid that can't be there on the contest day, because you can record it beforehand, edit it, and then bring it to contest with you. One thing to be mindful of for this and short film and radio broadcasting, don't count on Wi-Fi to work well at your contest. Have several ways to present your television newscasting, whether it be on a laptop, a DVD, whatever works for you. Your team can have up to 15 kids, and it is a newscast of actual events. It needs to be based on actual events, things that happened or are happening. You can have it from the past, but it has to be real stuff. So, up next, we have group and solo mime. Solo mime, Vince, why do we have solo mime in large group? Well, that's a long story, and I don't have time for it. But mime is all about not talking. This is for your kids that are expressive with face and body, and they need to tell a story without talking. Group mime, up to 7 minutes. Solo mime, 5 minutes. Up next, musical theater. Musical theater is very much like ensemble acting, except you're singing a lot. You can have up to 8 kids for musical theater, and it's a maximum of 10 minutes. With musical theater, you may use a table and some chairs, but big time, very serious. Make sure you get royalties for whatever it is you're singing. Some of the musical theater companies are a little bit picky about these kind of things. For guidance on getting royalties, go to ihssa.org, and there's some guidance there about how to legally perform musical theater. This is for your singers and your dancers. Radio broadcasting is another of our pre-recorded events. This is an audio news program that will include fun things like commercials and interviews and local news and so forth and so on. 5-minute minimum and a 6-minute max. This is one of our only categories that has a minimum time. If you are less than 5 minutes, you're disqualified. If you're more than 6, you're disqualified. 2 to 8 kids per team. And then finally, the last and newest of our categories, short film. Short film is exactly what it sounds like, a creative way for kids to express themselves in 5 minutes or less in film format. This is a great one for your kids that love to make TikTok videos or any kind of videos out there. This is a great one for the kids that like to use iMovie and are always editing things. This is a great way to get a kid like that into your program. So short film, 5-minute story film that tells a story in some way, shape, or form, involves characterization, all that kind of good stuff. So there you go. There are your large group events, and it looks like I did it in just over 5 minutes. So good luck. For more information on all of these categories, please consult your constitution. Have a great day and good luck.